Hello. Welcome to the first segment of the sales funnel. And the first segment we'll be talking about TOEFL, TOFU. And this is responsible for you to be recognized on the social media. Sometimes you wonder does your social presence why does your social presence not recognize, or you wonder, how do I get attention? How do I get my own audience? What strategy do I use to increase my online visibility? TOEFL is responsible for that. So we'll be looking deeply at what TOEFL means. So what will you be learning? You'll be learning what TOEFL means. You'll be learning strategies to gaining attention. You'll be learning how to gain new leads, new customers, new target audience. You'll be learning how to create irresistible lead attracting offer. There is difference between offer and irresistible offer, right? You'll be learning those. You'll be learning that. You'll be learning how to capture your target audience, right? Because not all audience will be your target audience. You need to differentiate your normal audience, random audience from your target audience. Your target audience are those specific people you want to target. So let's move right to the first segment. What is TOEFL? TOEFL is an acronym for top of the funnel. Look at the picture over there. You have the top, you have the middle, and the bottom. So, when you look at the funnel, you see some arrow that point into the funnel, just like the way you pour oil, pour whatever through a funnel, right? The top is wide and the bottom is small. So that's the same way. TOEFL is at the top of the funnel. It is the very stage it is the very first stage of your sales funnel, right? This is where you attract your potential customer and you as well create awareness of your brand, product, or service. Your new brand, you're just starting out. This is where you will create awareness, where people will get to see you, will get to know what you offer, will get to engage with your brand. So this top of the sales funnel is responsible. As a new brand, you have no customers, right? And nobody knows about you. The public is not aware of your brand. And so your goal right here at the top is to um, create awareness, right? Which TOEFL is responsible for. At this stage, the main focus is not to push for an immediate sale. Take note of that. Is not to push for an immediate sale, but to get the right people to know about your offering. The main focus is not for you to start marketing your offer. I sell this, I offer this, I want you to know this, I want you to know that. No, your goal here is to target this, your target audience is to make them see what you are doing, right? To attract them. That's your goal here. We are not pushing for a direct sale here. We just want to attract them, create awareness first. So I want you to know there is difference between attracting audience and attracting the right audience. Like I've said it before, audience and right audience are different, right? Audience are everybody. Right audience are those people that need in specific what you offer. Say in the music industry, we have those that learn instruments. We have the violin sector, those that play the violins. We have the pianist. We have the saxophonist, right? So if your company deals majorly in saxophone, your audience are everybody that plays instrument. That's your audience. But your right audience are those that play saxophone. How do I get recognized? How do I get recognized? How do people get to know you? We'll be looking at three strategies for you to get recognized. The content marketing strategy, we have the social media advertisement, and we have the SEO optimization. Those are the three strategies we'll be employing. The first is content marketing. Notice that I didn't say content creation. I mean content marketing, a powerful tool to draw attention. This content marketing is where you will create, publish, and distribute content consistently to attract, engage, and retain your audience. Your goal here is to attract, retain, and engage your audience by creating content consistently. But notice the content must be VIE. I call it VIE. It must be valuable, it must be informative, and it must be entertaining. Your content must be valuable. I'm not talking about comedy now. It must be valuable. You are educating them. It must be informative. You are informing them about the new trends in your industry, whatever you offer, and it must be entertaining. It must have a little bit of entertainment in it. Okay, the first example of content marketing, and our first on the list is blogs. Blogs are where you write helpful, informative articles that solve common problems. When you search on Google and you search for something like any problem, like say how to play the, let me use this the example saxophone again, how to play the saxophone. You will see blog title that says how to become a master in saxophone in the next 3 days, or how to play your first song on the saxophone um, in the next 5 hours. Those are blog content, and you can find them on YouTube, on Google rather. Those are blog content. Example, 10 easy dishes to learn at home. Or when you see stuffs like this, it attracts you to click on it, right? So whenever something like this attracts you and you click on it, then you're really, creating a content marketing strategy. You are really deploying that. So that you're also to use that for your business and for your brand. The second is video content, where you create educational and entertaining videos to highlight the benefit of a product or service. Remember, we are not talking about selling here. We're only highlighting the benefit of a product or service, or we are sharing tips and tricks that are relevant, right? You can use social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok for this. They are very effective. Have you ever wondered why some sales letters seem to speak directly to your wallet? Then this video is for you. I'll be revealing the copywriting formula that has been responsible for millions of sales. The third is podcast. Podcast. These days, podcast has gone viral. So through podcasts, you can share your knowledge. Right? You don't need to show your face. No, you can just pick up a cheap mic. You can get a cheap mic for maybe 5,000 naira, and then you just start your podcast. Talk about subjects you're passionate about. Talk about subjects that relate with your brand offers, right? Educate your audience. So to learn more about how to create ebook, how to create blog, check out my other videos. So the second strategy for um, being recognized on social media platform or increasing your visibility is social media advertisement. Yes, where we have the likes of Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Twitter ads, TikTok ads. Note this one, you'll pay for it. And once you pay for this ad, the social media platform you are using will help you do the um, brand recognition. We help you carry your content to people that are interested. So, many of our interests, this social media know many of them, right? They can see that through the content we watch, they see the content we like. Like, for instance, I'm someone that loves music, the piano playing, and they'll notice that, this guy watch a lot of piano tutorials and as well marketing, copywriting. They'll notice that. So, whenever somebody runs ads on either piano or runs ads on how to earn money as a copywriter, this platform will push those ads to somebody like me. Example of social media ad, we have the image ad. Simple. You can just post your flyer and add some little copy write-ups on it. We have video ads, short form video. We have carousel ads where you show multiple images of your product or videos of your product. We have sponsored ads, sponsored 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 ads, where you pay influencers. We also call it influencer marketing, where you pay influencers to showcase your product to their audience. We have lead ads. Lead ads are basically when you want to generate customers. You want to generate leads. Leads are customers or your prospect, right? You want to generate leads. You can run ad for that. You can pay as low as 5,000 naira, right? Or I think there's some ad that runs Facebook ads. We have Facebook ad that run a day 3,000. You can pay for that to get leads. So with paid ads, you can precisely target specific demographics and attract attention to your product or service. You can you can target specific demographics, right? If you are looking for the young people, those in their teens, Facebook ads can help you push your content to those young people. If you are looking for single moms, if your product deals directly with single moms or those that go to the gym, Facebook ads help you push your product to those people. So you can target specific demographics of um, of your target audience for your product. Now we have Facebook and Instagram ads, right? If you're selling skincare products, you can target people interested in beauty, wellness, and skincare on Instagram and Facebook. Yes. And these days, Facebook ads are easy. You'll be learning Facebook ads during the course of this training, right? I'll be teaching you how to run Facebook ads and Instagram ads, and as well TikTok ads. You'll be learning that. So, Facebook help you target specific audience based on their behavior, right? Based on their interest. If someone loves music and your ad contains um some music element, or if your ad basically is for music people, Facebook help you push your content to those people. Then we have the third strategy for being recognized, which is SEO strategy. This is for websites, for blog posts. When you search on Google, how to do this, how to earn online, and you see those blog posts that pops up, right? Those one you see first. First you see sponsored ad, and the next you will see the ones that do not use sponsored ad. There are some tricks and strategy they used in getting there. They use keyword research. They research on um, the common words people use, like they research on those words that people like. For example, if it's money, they use money as their keyword research and write their content based on that. So how do I gain customers, new customers? We've just looked at how to be recognized, right? Through three strategies: content marketing, social media advertisement, and SEO optimization. Now is how do we get new customer? How do we get them? Right? First and foremost, for you to get new customer, there must be an exchange of value for the detail of your customer. Yes, for you to get the details of your customer, not just showcasing your product, for you to get, right? It could be in form of their phone number, it could be in form of their email address. For you to get it, there must be exchange of something of value for their contact details, for their email address, or for their engagement, as the case may be. Now, what will you be exchanging for the customer's contact? What will you be exchanging for the customer contact? It is called lead magnet. When you look at magnet, first let me break down the word lead magnet. Lead means your prospect, your audience, your target audience, not not specific target audience, but just your random target, just everybody, people that show interest. That's lead. Lead means your prospects, your potential customers. And when you look at magnets, magnets attract, draws something towards it. When you put something that is stainless beside magnet, right? The magnet draws that stuff that is ion towards it. So lead magnet has something of value. Lead magnet has something of value you offer to your potential customer in exchange for their contact, in exchange for their information like their name, their email or phone number. That's lead magnet, something of value. So we'll be looking at the types of lead magnets. The first is ebook. This is the common one people use. It's the most common lead magnet people use to get the contact and email address of people. Ebook. You can offer downloadable guide or ebook that provides useful information on a topic your audience is interested in, right? You can write an ebook. These days are quite easy. You can just open Canva and design a new ebook. Use ChatGPT to generate the content of the ebook, and then you package it and give it out to your audience in exchange for their contact information, right? So you can write something that is valuable to your audience in write it and then package it in form of an ebook, electronic book, and then offer it to your audience in exchange for their contact information. You've seen stuffs like when you want to download an ebook now or a PDF, and when you click on it, they ask for your Gmail, right? Before you can access the book, right? Or they'll say something like type in your email and then we'll send it to your email, the PDF to your email. That is an example of a lead magnet. They offer you something valuable. They offer a free ebook in exchange for your email address. The second is checklists. Checklist is also as effective as ebook. You can write you can write a checklist that says um, 10 ways to increase your Facebook online presence, right? In checklists, and those checklists can contain 10 strategy. The first is have a brand name, and the second is have a brand logo, have a brand messaging style, a tone, right? Have a niche, something like that. They can just put it in 10 formats, and whenever you achieve any of them you tick it, right? Whenever you achieve your ticket, you can offer this checklist for free in exchange of your target audience contact information. The third is white papers. White papers involves in-depth research reports that offer valuable insights and is often used in B2B industry, business to business industry, right? White paper are used for into B2B industry to showcase their experts. A cybersecurity firm can write how to protect your business from data breaches, right? And offer it for free online in exchange for their their potential customers' information. So now we move to how to create irresistible offer to attract leads or clients. How to create irresistible offer. Take a look at the word irresistible. Offer that cannot be declined, right? It's too good. It's too good. The offer is too good that it cannot be declined. So, how can you create an irresistible offer that attracts leads. The first is for you to solve a problem tailored to your offer. Solve a problem. Make sure your offer solves a particular problem. Just one problem, not many problems, not so many problems. Just pick a particular problem. And the second is keep it valuable and actionable. Yeah, I've seen a lot of offers that are valuable, but they are not actionable. They just involve um, theory and stories without specific actions to be taken. So ensure your lead magnet provides tangible value and is something that your audience can apply immediately. Third is create urgency. So urgency can come in terms of a time sensitive language, right? Something like download now, limited time offer, right? Download now. Look at that. Download now, limited time offer. Such words encourage immediate action. They cause your leads to take action right on the spot. So now that you've attracted your audience with compelling content and you've offered a lead magnet, it's time to capture their information so you can continue to nurture them through the next stage of your sales funnel. So, how do we capture? We've provided something of value to them in exchange. So, how do we capture them? The first is opt-in form. In your sales page or your landing page, which we'll be talking about soon, you must learn how to build an opt-in forms. Right? Opt-in forms are where your user get to, your target audience get to input their name, input their telephone number, and input their email address in exchange of something of that of value you want to offer to them. So place opt-in form at the end of blog post, pops up, or when someone visits your site. Number two is landing page. Landing page is where your visitor lands when they click your ads. When you run a Facebook ad and they click on it, it has to take them to it has to take them somewhere, right? This is landing page. This is where your visitors get to when they click your ad. Your landing page could be your WhatsApp it could be your WhatsApp, right? There's some ad that if you click on it, it takes you directly to your WhatsApp, to the person's WhatsApp. While there are some app, if you click on it, it takes you to an entire new page. So, what are some of the best practices to keep for your landing page? What are some of the best practices for your landing page? The first is keep it simple and focused. Clearly state the benefit of your lead magnet and use a strong call to action, CTA. I've made a video on CTA. You can go check, you can go play that video, CTA, how to effectively use call to actions, the types of call to actions. Now, the third technique is email collection technique. These days, people use more of email now. Businesses collect email, they don't collect phone number. It is small businesses or one man business that collects phone number. But big businesses these days make use of emails, right? So you must know how to use email effectively. Email is one of the contact informations of your target audience you'll be needing for you to sell to them. Number four, have a strong call to action. I've made a video on call to action, right? But in a jiffy, call to action is something that provides something that encourage a visitor to take specific action What do you want them to do? Do you want them to download now? Do you want them to click on a button to download now? Do you want them to sign up to download now? So those are call to action. And make sure your call to action are clear, concise, and persuasive. Make sure your call to action is actionable. I made mention of that in the call to action video. They are actionable language and um, language, and also they are language that does not spike actions. Right? When you use think, feel, consider, those are not actionable language. You are telling them to think and not to take a direct action. But when you use something like buy, purchase, grab, sign, click, sign up, subscribe, those are actionable language and it causes your audience to take action. So check out my video on top call to action you can start using, and let's move to the next stage of the sales funnel.